Hi, my name is Brittany. I'm a psychic medium and healer. So I'm going to do a spread on the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine for May 27th, 2025. The first card I get is the Nine of Cups. So I feel as though the Divine Feminine is clearing the fear of being happy. And as she clears that fear, the Divine Feminine is seeing the distortions in her anima energy. So the Divine Feminine is clearing that and listening more to her gut feeling, to herself. And she's starting to see where the remnants of people-pleasing trauma is in her quantum field. So I feel as the Divine Feminine clears that, she gains an entirely different perspective of what it means to choose herself. So as the Divine Feminine is no longer apologizing for standing out, for being intense, too much, she is understanding with the world that the cycle she needs to collapse is that cycle of her looking outside of herself for validation and approval. The Divine Feminine is in uncharted territory, but I feel as though that's kind of the point. The Divine is trying to get the Divine Feminine to see how inherently enough she is, how she is, again, her own brand of intensity, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like the Divine is pushing the Divine Feminine to embrace her multidimensionality. And I feel as though as the Divine Feminine does that, she starts to see that the people who spoke against her intensity or like her flaws were people that just seek to control her. With the Six of Cups, the Divine Feminine is coming home to herself. She is no longer trying to, fake the funk, pretend as though she's someone else to be liked. The Divine Feminine is being herself unapologetically, fully, and it's just overall good energy for the Divine Feminine. She again is embracing the very fabric of who she is, and she's no longer apologizing for it. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. The first card I get for Divine Masculine is the Four of Pentacles. So with Divine Masculine, he is letting go of a lot of repressed rage right now. And this repressed rage is directed toward him not choosing himself. So the Divine Feminine is again, paving a way for the Divine Masculine to jump timelines. And I feel as though as the Divine Masculine does that, he starts to see just how much he was not choosing himself. And Divine Masculine said, well, I don't want to do that anymore. As he clears people-pleasing trauma on his end, with the Hanged Man, he is allowing the Divine to show him what else he needs to heal. So Divine Masculine does cover growth. He does want change. And he's asking the Divine, what else must I let go? So Divine Masculine's not trying to, control the narrative. He's not trying to, see what he wants to see. He is truly and unapologetically open. So he is allowing the Divine to speak to him. And as he clears those limiting beliefs about trust in the Divine, he becomes more connected to the Divine as a result. The last card I'm seeing is the Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, Divine Masculine is still working on communication blocks. He is working on holding his space for himself, holding space for the Divine Feminine, and also speaking his truth. So as the Divine Masculine clears the stonewalling, the gaslighting trauma, all of that, he starts to see that he was afraid of opening up because he didn't think he would be accepted, much less wanted. So Divine Masculine is no longer apologizing for his intensity. He is determined to be the best version of himself, whatever the hell that might unfold. So that's what I give for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to book a personal with me, my information in the description box below. I will see you another time. Namaste.